Welcome to this week's edition of Mountain Outhouse News. I'm your host, Jam Jam. This is the craziest that happened in running this week. This week's stories include the Grand Round Fun Run, Zegama kicks off the Golden Trail World Series, and my Rae Rae is back. John Kelly stopped early in his attempt to complete the human-powered Grand Round, consisting of the three major rounds in the UK, Paddy Buckley, Bob Graham, and Charlie Ramsey. He completed the Paddy Buckley 68 miles, then rode his bike 173 miles to the Bob Graham round, which he completed all 66 miles of, before setting off for another 200-mile bike to the Charlie Ramsey round. It was here that the compounding effects of sleep deprivation took its toll, and John was forced to call off the attempt for safety, instead settling for a fun run. Such an effort, even though he didn't make the whole thing, hats off to you, John. The US team headed to the 24-hour World Championships in France in October has been officially announced. The women's stacked team consists of Catalin Nagy, Megan Alvarado, Camille Herron, Courtney DeWalter, Gina Slaby, and Pam Smith. For the men, it's Olivier LeBlond, Rich Ryopel, Jake Jackson, Steve Slaby, Harvey Lewis, and Greg Armstrong. Both of these teams are incredibly strong, and we hope they pull off some big wins in October. Speaking of, both Olivier LeBlond and Rich Ryopel had strong runs at the Old Dominion 100 this weekend, with Olivier winning in 16:56 and Rich second about an hour back. For the ladies, it was Kathleen Cusick taking the win. The first race in the 2019 Golden Trail World Series took place at Zegama, and it looked amazing once again. The sheer number of spectators on this mountain course is something that we just don't witness here in the US. Andy Wacker made things interesting in a race typically dominated by Europeans. He actually led a good part of the first 20 kilometers and was still in second, right behind Killian, through the section of the course up high with all the crowds, but faded to ninth by the end. Strong work. At the end of the day, it was Killian with another Zegama win in 3:52, making it 9 in total now. For the women, Ellie Ann de Verkskal of Norway took the victory in 4:36, with top American Megan Kimmel in 10th. The trail running world champs are coming to Portugal this weekend, and I'll be on hand hoping to get some coverage to bring to you next week. The race will be held on a 44-kilometer course with over 7,000 feet of climb. Last year, Spain took the ladies' title with France second and USA third. For the men, Spain also won for the men, with the UK second and France in third. It appears both the men's and women's US teams have had some last-minute withdrawals, with both Anna Mae Flynn and Alex Nichols pulling the plug, so we'll have to wait and see if the remaining team members can put them in podium contention. Also taking place just prior to the World Champs is the International Trail Running Association, or ITRA, General Assembly. I, as the new organizer's representative for the United States, will be in attendance and look forward to bringing back some information to share with all of our race directors on this side of the world. As far as the athletes representative, I'm going to turn it over to the Mocko show for a quick word.
No dice. Oh, hey there. What is up, Outhouse Nation? It is your boy, C Money. For those who don't know me, my name is Chris Mocko. I'm a 33-year-old living in Boulder, Colorado. I was recently elected ITRA representative for North America, representing the goals, opinions, thoughts of all of North America, including Canada. So as I mentioned, ITRA is primarily responsible for doing some global unification of the trail running scene. We have some pretty strong opinions about how it can improve. Number 1, clean sport. Number 2, let's improve media attention. Number 3, let's figure out a proper ranking system. Oh, and number 4, let's try to get some money for the athletes. There's a lot of folks who are investing their entire livelihood into this sport. Let's figure out ways to increase the prize money, help with travel in order to bring the best athletes to the most important races in the world. Those are some of my thoughts about how we can improve the international trail running scene. We would love to get your thoughts. Jamil and I are going to be having some open dialogues, figure out how we can best represent the US mother effing A. I didn't finish my business, so I gotta get back to the bathroom. Kick it back to you, Jam Jam.
Thanks for the update, Chris, and good luck with the Outhouse situation over there in Colorado. Nice to see things melting out. Before we move on, I've got some responses from viewers after last week's show on Western States hype. Let's see what you said. Alex Pyle is hyped to see Jared Hazen's return to States. Drew Watts would like to see Mocko contend for top 10. Ian McDormand is pulling for Canadians Catherine Drew and Kim Magnuson. Bruce Hodson is stoked for the head-to-head rematch of Walmsley and Sands. Andrzej Smetkal says after watching the Black Canyon 100K video, he's excited to see Matt Daniels strive for the top 10 or even podium. Adnan Muranovic says he wants to see Ian Sharman win Western States. Sean Jenkins is excited about Casey Lichtai's return and training. And Joel Poindexter is looking forward to Mocko's performance and also counting how many runners half the age of Jeff Browning get beat by him. We've now got a check-in from esteemed Northwest correspondent Rae Rae to catch up on the latest from the Pacific Northwest and beyond. Take it away.
Thanks, Jam Jam. Hey, congrats on the Whiskey Man. I was unable to make it down for the Whiskey Basin, but man, it looked amazing. You see my old man finish the race? I mean, wow. Even a blind squirrel finds a nut sometimes. What is up, fellow parasites? More on that later. I mean, come on, bro. Let's recap a legendary race, the Red Devil 50K. It's awesome. You remember what Killian had to say about it last year? Play the video.
Llegar a una punta de forma. Me gusta estar a un mismo nivel durante toda la temporada y durante las 2 semanas antes de la carrera prepararle en función de sus kilómetros, del desnivel y de las condiciones específicas.
This year, the heat was on, and lots of racers went for it. My main girl, Caitlin, was there prepping for the States, along with Laudia and Maria. Caitlin took the W, and Laudia was second, with Maria grabbing third. Adam Fry took the W for the men. Play the video. Check out those views. Amazing. So my 2 cents in the Outside article. Hogwash, bro. I mean, really, bro. Here where I live, we help out people in the Evergreen Mountain Bike Alliance on building and maintaining trails. We work together because that's what people do, bro. We support them and they support us. Come on, bro. I mean, really? Freaking ridiculous, bro. Come hang out with us with Jam Jam and us at Javelina and see how supportive we are of each other. Grow up, bro. Wait, I got one more, Amy. Come on, bro! Well, it's been real, folks. I have to go. I have an 8:30 reservation at Dorsia. That's for my boy, Michael. No. I need to hit the camera. Bye.
Wow, you sure nailed it, bro. Thanks for that. I think we all needed to hear it. Gonna have to add Red Devil to my calendar next year, thanks to Killian's recommendation. YouTuber and runner Casey Neistat has returned to Strava with a bang. After either not posting or keeping his runs private, he's back on the platform and putting in some serious miles. He recently did a 20-mile day and 92 miles last week. Casey, what are you prepping for, bro? The Comrades Marathon is this weekend and will be an up year. Top women include winners the past 3 years, dueling it out with 2016 champ Charnay Bosman against 2017 champ Camille Herron and 2018 champ Ann Ashworth. For the men, returning champ from 2017 and 18, Bongmusa Bethembu, is returning alongside second and third from last year, Joseph Mputi and Stephen Wei. The last-minute entrant in 100K world record holder Nao Kazami of Japan should make things especially interesting this year. Good luck to American Sage Canaday, who will also be towing the line. He placed 15th when he ran it back in 2015. Some incredibly sad news coming out of California as ultrarunning legend Mark Richtman went missing after a kayaking trip to Tamales Bay this past week. Mark has been a big part of the Northern California ultra scene for the past several decades. He's one of the most competitive age group runners in the sport, having finished third in 2002 at the age of 47 at the Western States 100 in 1759, and recently setting an age group world record in his 60s in 2015 at the Desert Solstice Track Invitational. He will be greatly missed. Also passing away suddenly this past month was ultra runner Dave Carver, who has several 100-mile and 24-hour wins under his belt, including the Long Haul 100, Freedom Park 24-hour, and Keys 100. And with that, thanks for tuning in to episode 148. This show would not be possible without the support of our Patreon contributors, who help with the production of this show each week. Join the Patreon crew at the link below for as little as $2 a month. That's 50 cents per episode. Huge shout out to our $50 level supporters, Squirrels Nut Butter, Brian Sands, and the Twisted Fork Ultra out of Park City, as well as our $25 level supporters, Renee Feint, Casey Carter, and Jeff Holbrook. Thanks for checking out the show, and we'll see you next time. If you have crazy stories to share or a question or feedback for the show, please leave a comment below. And finally, if you'd like to own this custom pair of Jam Jam sunglasses, complete with a signed certificate of authenticity, check out the link in the description. Have a week.